Much time had passed since the great Christmas scuffle. Much has happened, and the kingdoms now lay in ruin. The flower at Jacob's grave had grew in, and yet somehow in his tomb he had begun to rustle. Life flowed into him once more, as he looked around in a haze. What he saw, well, let's say, he was left amazed. A chest of armor and food galore. He took what he could, and broke out from the pit. He saw his own grave, and took what was his. Then he saw a flower from the goddess Venus, signed with a kiss. He wavered for a moment, and then had a sit. As he sat there, a polar bear attacked for no reason. Jacob was shocked as he fell back in pain, summoning his trident, as he said, "So this is treason." Why did it attack? This he couldn't explain. His magic had always helped them behave so tame. It was then he realized his magic was low. It would seem his power he needed to reclaim. He realized the gods could make his powers grow. But first, he looked at his kingdom as it lay in ruins. What was he to do? How would he fix this? And what was its undoing? He once had thought that with Cheyenne's rule, the kingdoms would be at bliss. So he sought out Queen Cheyenne within her castle. But the journey there was quite the hassle. A gas fireball flew, and Jacob's attention diverted. He slayed it and then saw Cheyenne's castle deserted. Outside was a grave, much like that of his own. Cheyenne was fallen, and now Jacob was truly alone. He grieved for a moment, shedding many a tear. It seemed he would be consumed by his fear. Then many ghast did appear, and Jacob strung his mighty spear. He followed the shots and saw the kingdom afire. He thought, did Austin live? Could this disaster be his own? He ran toward the land and saw the great spires. The land was corrupted, and Austin lay dead. There was no time to mourn, as an army descended. Jacob was weak, but yet still he defended. As he fought on, he saw how far the corruption had spread. The kingdom of fire was taken. It would seem something evil had truly awakened. Jacob was feeling weak, so he started to falter, and he retreated back to the great altar. He put in a plea to the gods above. As he did, he saw a white dove. He hoped it was a sign and followed it through. The journey was long, but he never quit. He then saw a castle in the sky. It looked so majestic as it floated so high. But he started to shake as his body failed him, and then the light seemed to dim. He called to his magic, and it began to rain. The rain flowed through his body, numbing his pain. He then knew his journey must pause. He needed some sleep, and went back to his tomb. He felt more at peace there, no matter the cause. And he slept, and he was filled with visions of doom.